Alright, here we go. Got them Chiefs. Very solid too. Pacheco looks nice too. And we got Price Sock, Superstar. And we got Adonai X Factor too. Didn't even have a dev game for him. He was like, you know what, I want to be X Factor. And then, you know, now he's X Factor, so way to take initiative, Adonai. He's like, you know, I had a pretty good game last week. I think I'm X Factor. The coach was like, you're right. That is getting kind of cool. Black primary, why not? Alright. You know what? I don't think I've played the Chiefs yet. Yeah.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly
Is Riley Moss Agent Zero? Dude, the Chiefs have such a good squad. Like, they barely have any 60 overalls. They have like all 70s as their backups. Like, they got some really good linebackers and backup linebackers.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes. And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to.
I didn't even see what he got.
The way he wants to. Looking over deep.
Oh, let me see what he got. Oh, I guess I can't. I guess I'll look after the game then, I guess.
Receptions is the number I lock in on. Before touchdown pass isn't so bad either. Yeah, what a game he had last week. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. This one complete is Rashee Rice. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play. But his defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh my God.
It's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line.
Oh, where?
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons.
I don't know why it takes DeJean out.
They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play. On first and 10, here's Pacheco.
Good D, boys.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a
job there, stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Pacheco once again. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
I was picking that off.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start, and it ends up falling incomplete.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, they got it from 58. That had lots of letting behind it. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
There's a squirrel.
A pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down.
Penix had his best game of the season last week. 500 yards, a couple tutties. Yeah, like 5.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. Looking to throw Penix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away their timing.
Looking for White on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away.
Why was he able to keep up?
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Penix.
What?
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made.
I think that's Kobe Bryant.
15-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 18 carries, 75 yards.
He comes into this one ranked 9th in the NFL in rushing. I think that every member of that offense knows exactly where he sits. You can see it from every one of them out there. They're all fully committed to making this a game where he really breaks free and climbs a couple of spots.
The tackle, boys.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted.
Oh my God. Thank you, EA.
His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
Sure.
How many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games.
Oh, Moss is their quarterback.
So an early 10-0 lead for him now as as they kick it away.
Jesus.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run. So this game,
it's caught.
Good catch, baby.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
Most of their corners and DBs aren't as fast as my wide receivers. Well, most of them. I like playing cover 1. I like playing cover 4.
To the air, minutes.
Oh my God.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
one thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll throw with Penix. And it's caught.
Good catch, Adonai.
Adonai Mitchell from 19 yards away. And the Caps are back within a score. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down, inbound.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
That's a tutty. Let's go.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Now Brown.
Oh my God.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about.
Oh my God, I was right there.
Preparation for the game. He fights on this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of
I don't want Shiloh.
They end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Good hit, Eamon Ward.
Incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Wiley.
Great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Oh my God.
Able to get this across the 20, but not much.
Cayman Rucker.
He's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Caps offense and their running back getting set to go once more. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a give right side.
Oh my God.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun.
Jesus Christ.
And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Call it 46
Good hit, Scott.
yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That's complete, left side to Worthy. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's
Good
going
D, boys.
at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Mahomes.
That's out, bro.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Let's go, Savon.
That's going to be intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance.
You're telling me Singleton's not trucking McDuffie?
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And looking to throw, Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Penix working out of the gun here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he is into the end zone for a
Capitalize
touchdown.
off a turnover. Let's go.
A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Caps have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his big tight end here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
Oh, do I not get knockouts? I got short route KO, dog.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now it's Mahomes again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. In motion left goes a tight end. Now here's Mahomes.
Good sack, Dion.
Taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he gets this
damn it.
inside the 35-yard
Just give him a fucking first down.
Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Now another timeout called for by the
Let's
offense.
get a pick here, boys.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
I'm about to say, ain't no way he's catching this shit.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Dude, I was there. And they get a timeout, bro.
Just 1 second remaining in the first half. They'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is
At least we kept him from scoring.
for this first half.
All right, let's have a better half.
On halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Onside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Caps offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't
Oh, good juke.
because his game planning is always on point.
Good run, Mari.
Ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Now Penix. Looking left side of, he's got a man. That's White. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 2nd down in the yard. Up the middle they go. It's Barnes. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll go play action here with Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Come on, Singleton.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take
Don't tell me it was
this
holding
into the
round.
end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Great. Thank you, Fautanu.
So that erases a game-tying touchdown.
And wouldn't you hate to be the person that committed the foul on that play? Film is not going to be fun for him, but right now, he's got to regroup and continue to play.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They give him a full 10 yards there. 2nd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
All right, come on. Let's turn it on.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Caps are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will put them on top here in the third. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out.
Bro, what are you doing? Good knockout, but pick that off, Savone.
Just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. It's into the hands of Worthy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Come on, Coop. You're getting torched.
Now in this last one, a 1st down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Oh my God. No fumble though.
Close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Pacheco.
Good tackle, Warwick.
He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw.
Dude, oh my God, wide open.
Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Mahomes will throw for it. Flush to his right.
Good sack, boys.
Taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The Canton offense takes over once again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30.
Catch, Adonai.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And they rattle off a big one.
Actually, I think I did play the Chiefs.
When they needed a play this year,
Yeah, I played them last year.
to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw Penix. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Here's Penix.
Bro,
Looking end zone, but it's
what do you mean?
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
operating from the gun. Penix working the middle of the field, and he's got him man.
Way to get in there, Surratt.
He will take this one in for a touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Caps have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They're going to try and run.
Oh my God, of course.
Short of the goal line.
Gets fucking smacked.
Inside the 1, he just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. 2 yards on the
tackles,
carry there.
boys.
2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come.
Bro, that play was so bummy, bro.
We'll return with more after this. This is
I hope y'all lose y'all license.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got him in.
What is that?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
Good D, dude.
It just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Again, it's Pacheco. Shifts by him. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Oh my God, I was fucking there, bro. Oh my God.
Across midfield before going out of bounds. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Handoff now for Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate
Good
there.
D, boys.
Down run. He gets maybe 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll get this complete to Worthy. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on third down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
Good hit. Way to get there.
He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss.
I'll take that.
So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This for a 4th quarter lead.
And he missed it. Let's go.
No good. He missed it. And that'll keep this
Good D, boys.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they certainly caught a big break with that missed field goal. Instead of trailing, they hold on to that
Bro,
lead, and now we'll see
how am I gonna get another fucking holding call?
Quarter possession. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
To the air, Penix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll throw with Penix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. He'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. Now a handoff up the middle. Barnes might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Up the middle they go. Singleton.
Bruh.
Now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the
I
break.
dare y'all to play, man.
57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Of course he doesn't lob the ball over him, dude.
Once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one
Of course he doesn't.
Every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
this one is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their
Tackle Singleton.
Down the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. This is 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. And that's complete to Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and a yard. Mahomes will throw.
Bro, I'm right there. What do you mean I'm not picking that off, bro?
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes to throw it.
Thank you, Cooper.
That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20.
You just got to pick when it matters.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barnes. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the crowd will not
Tough game.
happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And this win was impressive, Charles. And look, they were honest with us this week. They had this game circled on the calendar for quite a while, coming in and taking down the reigning Super Bowl champions.
And you and I both know from experience that having the title reigning Super Bowl champs is a blessing, but a curse when the next season begins, right? Because everyone circles that game on their schedule. They can't wait to come in and play, and they often do things you don't even expect.
I should have had like 3 more picks.
What do we have to lose? We're playing the Super Bowl champs.
So for Canton, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Good rush, Dion. That was a quick ass game. Like, bruh. Like, why are you gonna have him jump that? Like, that could have been a knockout. He's got them sticky hands, I guess. Beautiful ball. Probably could have chucked it to Adonai too once he cut. And I'm out. Oh well. Tough game. Dude, I've been giving up hella passing yards lately. No points at all. It's 8. That's a low. Yo, Kelvin, about time I seen an upgrade from you. Oh, I didn't even get Adonai anything. Yeah, if I forgot about that. If I had a bigger game with Adonai, he would have got a lot more XP. But it is what it is. Next week we got a division game against the Tigers / Bucks, and then we got Baltimore week 14. So until next time, you heard me.